want to talk to you today about emotions. I'm sorry. I'm, I'm so sorry. I want to talk to you about emotions today. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to talk to you all about emotion today. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Now, did you notice something different about the three different ways we just began our program today? First, I was sad. Then, I was scared. Now, I'm happy. Those three different feelings I sure were called emotions. Emotion is the way we feel about something. Emotion are reaction to the things that happen all around us every day, all day. There's a whole lot of different emotions we can feel. And to talk about them all would take many more programs like this. So today we will look at the most common or popular emotion you might be feeling on a day-to-day basis. Happiness, fear, love, and surprise. And like many things in nature, there is an opposite to each of those emotions. Sadness, anger, jealousy, anticipation. Learning about the emotions in many others can help us reach daily goals and live satisfying lives. And if you're thinking that the word emotion kind of looks and sounds like the word emoji or emoticons, you would be right. Emojis and emoticons show different emotions in facial expressions. Other emotions are very powerful and can sometimes make us faster than our normal selves. Sometimes if we don't try to control our emotions, we can find trouble, especially when we're feeling a strong emotion, like anger. Then we are happy. We have to control our happiness, because sometimes happiness can get us super excited. The more we learn about other emotions and how to control them, the more we learn about ourselves. We make more responsible decisions or smart choices, and that is something we all must do every day of our lives, whether we are home alone, in school, or out in public. The goal is for us to control our emotions, not for our emotions to control us. But how do we control our emotions? There are many different things we can do to try and control our emotions. Now that we talk a little about them, let's see how we can control our emotion in real life situation. The pursuit of happiness. There are many things different about all of us. The way we talk, the way we walk is different. What we like to eat is different. Some of us are tall, some of us are short. Some of us are left-handed, some of us are right-handed. All of these things make us different emotionally. We all have differences too. What makes you cry might make another person laugh. What you disgusted with another person might be fearful or, or even find a happiness in. The first emotion we'll talk about is my and most people favorite emotions, happiness. Happiness is what we feel when good things happen to us. When we feel good about something, happiness can have different meanings for all of us. Then we are happy. We are usually smiling or laughing. Being happy is thought to be the only emotion that gives us positive energy. Laughing and playing with friends are two of the many things that can make us happy. Eating our favorite foods make us happy. Other words that describe the emotion of happiness are joy, pleasure, and happiness. But you might be asking, why would I want to control my happiness? Sometimes when we are really happy about something, we can become super excited. Kids can lose focus and can get rowdy sometimes, especially if they are happy and excited. And when we get excited, we get hyper and we might hear someone tell us to calm down. To do that, we can do things that will cool us out and relax us. Deep breathing is a common technique used to control almost all emotions, even happiness. When we feel emotions, our heart beats faster. Taking deep breaths helps to slow the heart rate down and we can start to calm ourselves down. Doing certain activities can also help to calm us. Squeezing and molding play dolls is a great way to calm hyper energy down. It's like one of those straight balls for kids. Playing board games and putting together a puzzles is another way to relax when we are extra excited. Puzzles are especially great because they need other concentration and patience. They also give us a feeling of accomplishment when complete. Reading or listening to stories is another therapeutic way for us to control our emotions. When something is therapeutic, it means that it's something that is good or beneficial to us. Even for adults, reading or listening to a story being told is very calming and relaxing. Happiness is an emotion we can share, so when we are happy, we should share our happiness with others. The opposite of happiness is sadness. Our next emotion. Sadness is what we feel when bad things happen to us, or when we feel bad about something. Everyone feels sad sometimes. Legendary poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote, "Into every life some rain must fall," which means we all must experience sad days or sad times. When we're sad, we don't smile like when we're happy. We might feel lonely and want to cry sometimes when we're sad. We feel sad when we are rejected, or if we lose something, like a toy or playing a game. We don't win. Losing a favorite toy or getting in trouble with other parents or teachers are two things that might make us sad. Other words and emotions similar to sadness are loneliness, unhappiness, and miserable illness. It makes us sad when someone else is sad. If you feel sad when you hear that something bad has been to somebody else, that is empathy. Empathy or to empathize means to understand and be sensitive to the thoughts, feelings, and experiences of others. Empathy has been described as someone else's sadness in your heart. Sadness is not a good feeling, emotion. So what can we do when we're feeling sad? We can talk to our family and friends about what we're sad about. Talking will make us feel we are not alone. You can do what I do and listen to your favorite music. Music is one of the best ways to calm our emotions. Music's good. The Savage Beat is a popular quote, and that would be accurate. Singing and dancing are also known to make people feel happy when they are feeling sad. And look, sometimes when we're sad, it's okay to just cry. Sadness doesn't last forever, so crying helps. Thinking positive thoughts when feeling negative one. Accepting that sadness is going to occur in our daily lives and helping others. All other ways to help control the emotion of sadness. Caught me by surprise. Our next emotion and another one of my favorites is surprise. Surprise is the emotion we feel the fastest. Surprise is how we react and how we feel when something happens that we weren't expecting. When we're feeling surprised, it's hard to be cool and stay calm, and we feel like our heart is beating extra fast. Someone jumping out from behind something to startle us is surprising. My favorite surprise is a surprise party that also makes me feel happy. We are also surprised when we hear unexpected news or see something bad like a car accident. Other words and emotions similar to surprise our excitement and shock. Surprise is also the most fleeting of emotion. Fleeting means fastness. Surprise changes and doesn't last long and quickly goes to uncertainty, then to amazement. To control the emotion we feel when surprised, we can take a similar approach to controlling out all emotions and take deep breaths. 1. Breathing ideas suggest inhaling or taking a deep breath. Then counting to 4 in our head as we exhale or let our breath out. When you're done, you probably won't feel the feeling of surprise. It is probably changed to uncertainty and then amazement once you figure out what it was that surprised you. The opposite emotion of surprise is called anticipation. It surprises how we react and feel when something happens that we weren't expecting. Anticipation is how we feel we are waiting for or expecting for something to happen. Anticipating can be both good and bad, both sometimes needing to be controlled. Anticipation can be good when we are looking forward to something cool or fun like an upcoming birthday or the family vacation. Anticipation can be bad when we're not looking forward to something like going to the doctor or dentist or presenting a report in front of your whole class at school. We can become really excited, anticipating something good, and we can become anxious when anticipating something bad. Being anxious or anxiety is when we are uneasy or nervous about something like flying on a plane for the first time. When we feel anxious, we have shortness of breath and have mood swings. When we are anxious, anticipating something, we can again use breathing exercises to help relax and stay calm and in control. We can take walks in nature or do some activities that will make us think about something else other than what we're naturally anticipating. Experts also say that playing board games and video games can be very constructive tools to use when we are anxious or nervous. Coloring, finger painting, and drawing also offer relaxing benefits. If you notice, almost all of these involve using other fingers. The exercises work because in other fingertips there are many sensitive nerves, good endings that are energy points. Therefore, when we use other fingers, it's like giving our nerves a massage which helps to relax us. Love and jealousy. We have positive emotions like happiness, excitement, and pride. And we have negative emotions like sadness, guilt, and embarrassment. The next two emotions are each very strong, negative, and positive emotions. They are jealousy and love. Jealousy is a negative emotion we feel when someone has something that we want. Jealousy is a common experience in human relationships and is known as the green-eyed monsters. Another word, an emotion similar to jealousy is envy. We can feel that no one cares about us when we're feeling jealous, and we can become a little mean and rude when we're jealous. Not good. What makes a person jealous? When someone gets higher grades on their report card than we do, or when somebody gets a cool new pair of sneakers. We can sometimes feel jealous when others get more attention than us, like a newborn baby. We can control that emotional feeling sometimes by actually joining in on the activity. So rather than be jealous of the attention the newborn baby is getting, helping out with the newborn could be fun. Sportsmanship is the way we act when we play the game. It is also playing fairly, respecting others' appointments, and being humble, whether we win or lose. Showing sportsmanship is one thing we can do to control our jealous emotions when playing sports or games. What else can we do if we find ourselves feeling jealous? When we are jealous, we can control that feeling by reminding ourselves of the things we have been blessed with. If someone has success or good luck, congratulate them and show them and that you really are happy for them. Getting support from other friends and family feels great when they give it to us. So make somebody else feel great by doing the same for them. So don't hate, congratulate. This will make you feel better. Jealousy is one of the many emotions that make us feel more than one emotion at the same time. While we are jealous, we feel anger, sadness, and sometimes disgust. Think about the emotions you feel when you're at home and you don't have access to the internet. I feel sad and angry when that happened to me. I mentioned earlier that we might feel happiness as well as surprise at the surprise party, or seeing something bad like a car accident might surprise us and make us sad, or even the feels when there's a thunderstorm outside. Loud thunderclaps surprises and can make us feel fear. And many people actually cry tears of joy when they're happy. Happiness and tears of joy are often associated with our next emotion. The greatest of all emotions, love. Love is a very strong affection we have for another person's place or things emotionally. Love is the highest feeling of joy and attention. Love is a positive energy, emotion. Hopefully, we feel love in many ways. I love being with my friends and family. I love my pet. And I love telling my parents and hearing my parents tell me, I love you. Love is an emotion we can and should share. We can show love by saying and doing loving things for people, like giving them gifts, doing special times together, like birthdays and holidays. We can show love by encouraging and supporting each other. We often see this in sports, where teammates support and encourage each other whether they win or lose or play, good or bad. Love is unconditional. Unconditional love means that you love something or someone no matter what. And probably the most important thing to remember about love is to love yourself. When you love yourself, it is easier to handle and control too hard negative emotions that we will discuss next. Fear and anger. Fear and anger. the last two emotions, we will learn how to control our fear and anger. They are both negative emotions. Fear is an emotion that we tend to feel in response to dread. Fear is when something makes us feel scared. Thunder, snakes, and being alone in the dark can make us feel fear. Other words and emotions associated with fear are anxiousness, worry, and stress. When we're scared, our hearts beat harder and faster. We want to be in a safe, secure place when we feel scared. Everyone is usually scared of something. What are some situations that make us scared of or fearful or angry people? Cursing, arguing, and loud talking can make us scared or fearful. Some scary movies give us fear. Being fearful can sometimes make us have bad dreams. And sometimes bad dreams make us scared. Going to a doctor or dentist can be very scary and make us fearful. Performing in the school play in front of an audience can make us fearful and very nervous. When we are nervous, there are many things we can do to control our emotions. If we are in fear because we are in danger, we should ask for help. Sometimes being scared will make us move away from danger. If we are unable to get help, the first thing, like without other emotional control, is to breathe deeply, inhaling and then exhaling. 2 or 3 times slow. Our heart rate down, which relaxes us, making us feel not as scared and fearful situations. In sports with high pressure situations, you see top professional athletes control their emotion by taking deep breaths before shooting a key, or shoot a right, before pitching or hitting in baseball. Then you can talk your way through whatever is that is making you fearful. You can ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen in any situation? If you're going to a doctor or dentist, you can remember that they're only trying to make you better, not hurt you. When we're scared, being around others and talking to them gives us a feeling of security that should help us control other fears. Closing your eyes and praying or meditating is a great way to control our fears when we're scared. Nobody should live in fear. If you feel you are, the best thing you can do to control the fears is to talk to someone who cares, like a parent or teacher. Of all our emotions, anger is one of those requires the most emotional control. Anger is what we feel when something makes us upset. It gives us a strong feeling of displeasure. If we don't control it, our anger can be harmful to us and the other people around us. Unfortunately, there are many situations that can make us angry. We might feel anger when things don't go our way. I feel anger if someone cheats me, steals from me, or lies to me. I feel really angry when I see people belying other people. Bad manner, rude, selfish people make me angry too. There are many things we can do to control our anger. Applying all of the other things we learned today will work in helping to control anger. We can try to use the ABC methods of calming down. The ABC method is a simple phrase we say when angry always. Be cool. This reminds us to simply stay calm and cool when we're angry. Combining this with breathing techniques we learn will help calm and control anger. Anger is usually seen when two people disagree and start to argue. If you find yourself angry with someone, another thing you can do to control your anger is to put yourself in the other person's shoes. See things from their perspective. Seeing their point of view should downgrade the argument to a disagreement. It's okay to disagree because when we disagree, we can talk to come up with a solution. But when we are girls, we're trying to win and that's not always good. Splashing cold water on our face is an old method that usually cools us out temporarily when we're angry. Spending a long time could help control anger as well as talking to someone to vent our anger. I like to see funny things when I'm angry. Laughing helps to control my anger. It is well known that being around water calms and soothes people's nerves. Nothing like the peaceful waves crashing against the shore to give us peace and calm. If you can get to the beach, taking a bath or shower are solid substitutes and can help control anger and other emotions. One of the best things to do when we feel any negative emotion is to do some physical activities and like talking or work or exercising. And there's nothing like taking a nap or getting sleep. A risk to calm us down when we are angry. Remember, anger is only one letter away from danger. And if we don't control our angers, we could find ourselves in dangerous situations. Anger can be very harmful and destructive if not controlled. If each one of us were to take the step we learned today in controlling our emotions, we would be better individuals, have better families, better classrooms, better friendships, better communities, and eventually a better world. Thinking questions. Now that we have learned about controlling our emotions, here is a thinking question for you. What are some ways we can control our emotion when we are feeling angry, sad, scared,